what you should take to heart is that some of you out there, and this was me once too, have sabotaged yourself. You have no support but yourself. Do you understand? And the only support that you might have is through money or competition. Do you understand? It's through money or competition. So you need to have support as far as friends go, okay? Or business network, okay? Or even if it's, even as far as guys go, like a hobby or whatever, you understand? Something that you do where you have that positive reinforcement, where you're choosing to have a pastime that you do with other people. Do you understand? Other men, other people. Okay, other than just the competitive rat race, okay? Because that's just as important, okay? When you go fishing and you have guys that you fish with, even if you're not close friends, you have a support group. Do you understand? And I don't mean like a support group for your problems. I mean that you have a group of people that you hang out with, and it has nothing to do with getting ahead. It has nothing to do with being competitive. Do you understand? Because what will happen is if you treat every circle that you come across and every group of people, okay? And I don't mean like alcohol socializing. I don't mean clubbing. I don't mean alcohol socializing. You have a group of people where it's not like the very, cheap and superficial just clubbing and alcohol. Do you understand? Trying to hook up. Do you understand? Not hooking up, not socializing, not trying to look awesome. Let the pressure off your image go. Do you understand? Because that's pressure on your image as well, your societal image. Just hang out with some people and have a good time. And don't talk about this and don't talk about that and the ins and outs of women or men or job or whatever. Just enjoy doing something with your group. You understand? And so over the years, the reason why I can tell common folks to piss off is because this is not me reaching out for a support group, like a community support group. And that's where I think a lot of millennials get me wrong, because you try to assume that your reasons for being on social media are the same as maybe my reasons or maybe celebrities' reasons. Do you understand? A millennial's reasons to be on Facebook or to be on Instagram or Snapchat, okay, is to meet people, meet friends, okay, meet a girlfriend, meet a boyfriend. Do you understand? What to do on the weekend, okay? That's not my reason. So you can't, you can try to treat me like I'm doing it for the same reasons and try to relate that way, but it's not, that's not why. So that's why I run into a little bit of static with millennials, because they're like, you're either trying to promote something, okay? You're either trying to, which I do occasionally politically and whatever else, you understand? But it's not constant. So they're like, you're either trying to promote something slightly more professional. They will have that mentality. So they'll think that they're in competition with me as far as promoting certain things. Or your average millennial is like, well, I don't do this unless I'm trying to get pussy, you understand? Trying to get some dick, or trying to reach, meet more people as far as networking goes, as far as how I can get paid more, as far as socializing, as far as my image, as far as looking awesome, you understand? As far as having good friends, new opportunities, do you understand? So I'm not doing that for this reason, okay? But what happens is, it seems like I'm putting a lot of negativity out there when I tell the common folks to piss off. But you gotta understand, I don't need the common folks for support. It's like what I say. That's why, celebrities are a little bit envious sometimes of me, because you guys are their support. You guys are there. You're their demographic to sell things, to entertain. You understand? The celebrities need you guys. You understand? And they need more and more of you. I fucking don't. Do you understand? Which is why I have that anti-hero mentality. Like, I don't give a fuck. Do you understand? And in fact, the funny twist, the kicker of all this shit, is that the more and more I tell a lot of you that I don't give a fuck if you don't follow me anymore. I don't give a fuck if you choose to do something else. In fact, I hope you do. And the more and more I tell you that, the more and more you're intrigued by somebody who says, go fuck yourself. And I'm not some hateful, cagey goth kid ready to shoot up the place. Do you understand? Or whatever. I'm not some troubled person that hates people. It's just I know my type of person. I know my type of people. Do you understand? And so that's what's intriguing. You're like, why? How can this guy tell everybody to fuck off? Do you understand? Well, again, it's like what millennials, your support is through your image. Your support and your network, your friends' network even, is through social media means. Do you understand? Mine isn't. I have my support. You guys won't meet my support group. You guys won't meet my true support group. Do you understand? Maybe in the future you might catch me getting a picture with somebody, if you're lucky. You understand? You won't ever see my support group. You might, well, maybe up north there are a couple. Do you understand? That truly are like, you know, people I trust. They trust me. Do you understand? And there might be a couple down here. Do you understand? But that's within certain parameters as well. Okay? But most of you, that's why you're baffled, because I don't fucking need you. I'm not selling you anything. I'm not entertaining you. You understand? I'm not trying to get you guys to like me. You understand? And there's nothing wrong with that. But don't get it fooled, okay? And don't let that fool you, okay? Because there's a lot of elements that you're missing as far as who I am as a person and how I get support with people that I trust and my basic human normal needs as a person. Do you understand? And those are elements that some of you just won't see. You just won't see that. Do you understand? So, but here's the thing. Don't take this as an example, because I seem like I'm competitive with all. Do you understand? And not competitive, not inappropriately competitive. It seems like I'm harsh with all. Okay? Don't be fooled. I'm not harsh with everybody. Okay? I'm not harsh with everybody. I'm harsh to the general public. Do you understand? But I'm not harsh with everybody. Thanks a lot, fucking horn. Shut your fucking horn off. Come on, hit the clicker. Where are you? Hit the clicker, asshole. Hit the clicker, asshole. Beep, beep. Shut your fucking horn off. There it is. Okay, anyway, so so what the fuck was I saying? Okay, so you know, you're going to have the wrong attitude if you interpret me as boasting, okay? Boasting and being hyper competitive or negative or being tough with the people around you. Do you understand? Because the type of support network, as far as people go, as far as human beings go, the type of support network that I have is not the same as yours, and you aren't going to see it. You're not going to see all the elements of it. Okay? So that's why, you know, guys who are younger, you know, 20-somethings, early 30-somethings, you can't, you know, that's where you go wrong when you kind of try to emulate a celebrity, or you try to emulate, if you're going to try to emulate elements of me as far as what you like or whatever, okay? Take the drive, okay? If you're going to be inspired by anything, be inspired by my drive, not by my attitude, because these are the circumstances that I'm in are not anything like, and I'm not trying to say that I'm special right now. You can't do this. It's just clearly not the same circumstances. As far as your average dude trying to make something of himself, okay, move up in his career, maybe meet a woman, do you understand, and do what you need to do, there are no similarities to our particular circumstances. Do you understand? Do you understand? And that's not me sticking my tongue out going, I'm more special, okay? That's clearly, if you can bang yourself in the nuts and snap the fuck out of it for a second, let it go, forget your fucking ego for a second and listen. Our parameters are not the same, okay? Which means you can't just pick and choose or emulate a person like myself. You can't take my attitude. Be inspired by my drive, okay? But you will fuck yourself if you have this kind of attitude towards the people that you're around. Do you understand? You will fuck yourself. And as far as people that go, oh, friends, I have all these friends. No, you fucking don't, you millennial douchebag. Okay? You have people that you run into that you know. I used to have that kind of network too. Okay? When I was in my early 20s, 17, 18, 19, okay? My ex-fiance knows this. Okay? My friends from the local area that I was in, they know this too. Do you understand? It's like some of you out here. There wasn't anywhere I would go without running into somebody I knew. Do you understand? And that can be a good thing. Okay? But having that attitude towards others like that, okay, that constant attitude towards others like that, if that is your support, some of those people are your support as far as real friends, okay, then you really can't have that attitude with them, okay? You need to have some positive reinforcement. So don't think that having an attitude of boasting and being a dickhead is the one key and the attitude that you need to have in life. Do you understand? I'm kind of like an MMA coach, okay? I'm like a defense arts coach. Can be a real nice guy to people that I trust and care about, can have a good conversation with other people that want to have a good conversation, okay? Can tell an asshole to fuck off, okay, if they're being an asshole, and will not take any bullshit. Do you understand? And to most people, okay, if I think that there's something that I'm gonna walk all of you through as far as my followers, I will be a fucking Nazi to you. Do you understand? So there are different elements. Okay, kids? That's something that you millennials don't understand about. You think that there's one golden way to be in life, and then that will set you up. Do you understand? It's not that fucking easy. You can't experiment with this and experiment with that and take some of what you learned from family and your people who you looked up to when you were younger, and then you take elements of this and that. This is it. I finally have it. This is the one fucking attitude, and I will rule the planet. It doesn't work, okay? It doesn't work. Please trust me when I say this, okay? If you're of millennial age, trying to find one fucking attitude, one golden attitude, and you'll have it all in life will backfire for you. Do you understand? So when you get older, you realize that there are different elements. There's no multiple personality disorder, because because a lot of millennial douches want to have one fucking attitude, and that's I'm awesome all day long. I'm cool. You understand? And that's some junior high dance bullshit. Do you understand? When you get older, you're going to realize there are different elements of yourself that you're going to have to utilize in different situations, unless you just settle and you're not that challenged. If you're not that challenged, don't worry about it. Have one fucking attitude. You understand? But the more and more you get older, you can utilize elements depending on what situation you're in. Okay?